Hey everyone, starting episode 3 of our 4 carrier world. If you'll remember last time, we took Granite and Storm and started having a discussion as to whether we would go to Vulcan or try to go up here to Thermoplay, because there's likely a carrier either going to Granite or to Beacon. And so I want to see if we can see this carrier. It would be somewhere between 293 and maybe 341. To do that, I'm going to pull out of my little cove that I backed into, and we'll see if we can see anything. It's pretty foggy. Not sure if we'll be able to see much right now. And that is my island at 310, perhaps? Is that Granite? Yeah, Granite's at 310. So let's see, what else we can see? 310. Okay, so there is my island at 310. Still my island. There's a light. It's a ship of some sort. There he is. You see the blinking light right there? That's a carrier. Carrier at 321. Carrier at 321. So somewhere along that path. So still probably going towards Granite. Close to the island here. I'm actually going to get pointed in that direction and consider how I'm going to take this guy out without a whole bunch of items. Okay, so what I have here is I've got rockets, and I've got enough rockets for one run. I have small bombs. Okay, so I'm going to set this up with small bombs. Wish I had big bombs. I'm going to take out my radar because I'm likely going to miss one of these guys. Let's see what's going on here. I need those big bombs as soon as possible. So I remember I was making some rockets or bombs. Okay. 20 bombs being made. Bombs. Those. Let's keep configuring. Okay, so I can only really take 2 things, so I'm going to have to do some torpedoing. I'm going to take these Razorbills and make them torpedo guys, and then I also need some torpedoes and an Albatross. That was wrong. Alright, this Albatross for anti-air in case he launches anything. I don't have any more Albatrosses. Okay, so we'll get everything we possibly can. I'm going to make these anti-air. Okay, this is going to be an interesting fight. And I can launch torpedoes from here. Let me see if we can still see. Carrier right there. 316. Sneaking behind that, so we're going to have to go about this a different way. So if he's 316-ish, what I probably need to do is put a couple of torpedo shooters up here and shoot that way. Alright, that's what we're going to do. So what I want to do is I want to first 16 attack in this direction to take out his ability to launch any torpedoes or torpedo sound. And then I'm going to put a couple of torpedo helicopters up here to be able to shoot at him from a different direction. And I will have... It's not too close, okay. I'll have that torpedo Albatross out there. Then I'll have an Albatross here for anti-air. And this is a first. I am using helicopters for anti-air. I don't know if I want that one that close. Let's get closer in. Just in case this guy sees me and launches all of his aircraft. Okay. While we're doing this, I'm going to get my weapons up and running in case he makes a run at me. At least get it pointed towards him. All right. So my plan here is to take a rocket run at this carrier and wipe out as many of his defenses as possible. I'd normally take 2 runs, but I only have one Manta that is capable of carrying rockets because I only have 4 rocket pods. Then I am also going to run at him with some bombs. And he's launched at me. We'll see him on the big screen, so there we go. And then I'm also going to go and hit him with as many torpedoes as possible. Oh, he hit me with one. He's got C was active. Take out this boat here. I heard a cannon, so he must have put out some ground units. 4 left, and he's still able to shoot missiles. I don't think I took down that thing. out of here as far away as possible and come back with that other aircraft that has bombs, which is right above me. Try and hit center-ish. Hopefully that took out his ability to launch anti-air. I have a feeling I'm going to be losing some mantas here. Ow. Hopefully I can get away from this missile. Yes, I did. But I'm going the wrong way. I'm doing everything in my power to kill this manta. Alright, so from those Razorbills, and I have an aircraft incoming, so hopefully I can take him out with this guy. I know where this is, so I'm going to turn these Razorbills this direction now. And I'm going to take this Albatross and launch torpedoes at 270. Aircraft inbound. That can take him out, bring this Albatross back. Got more aircraft inbound. And launching these torpedoes. So we've got quite a few torpedoes out. Bring all these guys back. So we have 8 torpedoes out. Those have gone active. Hopefully that's enough. We destroyed a manta. But really need to be aware that there is a decent likelihood that we are going to get swarmed by aircraft. Got 2 missiles going here, and this Razorbill can come back. Hopefully we damaged him enough to where he cannot mount a defense against this onslaught of torpedoes. Right, I still have... I hope this is not a large wave of aircraft coming my way. So sometimes the carriers will swarm you with like all of their aircraft, 6 to 8 aircraft all at the same time, and it is very difficult. They will strafe you with rockets, just like I did to him. They will strafe you with miniguns, which I found is not terribly effective, but somehow they make it effective. Good, we got that. Let's see here. Looks like these are all tracking to a central location. This Albatross is up, so let's see what's going on here. See which one is the carrier. No, it's in the way. Alright. They are all tracking to a central place. Hopefully they hit. And here we're starting to get those aircraft. Yes. Got a number of them going for something else down here. Don't know if we're going to hit them with enough. So somehow those missed. What we're going to have to do is so he is now attacking me with his aircraft. You'll hear the beeping. That tells you that you're within distance of his aircraft, so you can launch your missiles. I'm just hoping he doesn't strafe. This Albatross will shoot at him, and I'm going to have to go with a second round of aircraft to kill this guy. Got missiles out here. And here comes the onslaught of aircraft. And I have no weapons left out there. So somehow he got away. So I'm going to have to go before he can repair. Here comes an onslaught of aircraft. Luckily they are preoccupied with the aircraft that are up, so hopefully they won't strafe us. And I do not save on anti-air. I launched quite a few. And hopefully those will carry through and hit this one. Good. I think we've killed the majority of his aircraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aircraft destroyed. He may have one more. I need to see where this carrier is. So 3:15 and coming directly for me. launch torpedoes in that direction with very little activation delay. Yeah. I need to get more aircraft out. So I need to figure out what to do with that. This Manta. So maybe 2 bombs. I don't know if there's enough rockets to fill a single rocket pod. We will see. Let's hit him with the torpedo as well. Carry anti-air. I don't even know if I have enough rockets for a single rocket pod. I'll let that run for a second. The thing about all this is he is now repairing. You can see that there's just a little bit of light there. That is the carrier. It's still 314, but I need to keep hitting him. Yes. These are tracking. I just don't know what they're tracking. I also don't know how he got away. So it was 314. Question is he... Oh, wait, what is that? That must be where it is. So there's nothing I can do. Could shoot from the left side at about 301. Is that him? I've never seen that before. That must be him. So if I shoot from the left side, 301, maybe I can get around with a long activation. There we go. Good. These might be tracking towards him. As long as I keep getting a hit here and there on him. Most important thing right now is, can he launch countermeasures? And it looks like he can't, so I can still kill him with torpedoes. It just will take another 4 or 6. Really need to get these aircraft up, so I'm moving my albatrosses off so they stop trying to land, because it takes forever for these things to land. Do we see that shimmer again? I really don't. go head to head with this guy. So down here, let's go to shot at 294. And let's see, these guys are activating plenty. I should have enough out there now. I just really need to get these aircraft in the air. Not only so I can continue to see where it is, but hit him again. So the crane has picked up or is actually put away that last helicopter. Now the crane is going to be going over to pick up. These are tracking true. So that's good. That's 2 sets of 2. So the crane is picking up my Manta. Here he is, coming right at me. He doesn't have aircraft. He shouldn't. Here comes an aircraft. Oh, and he's taking my island. I wonder what happens if you kill a carrier while taking an island. I might be able to get him here. There's 4 right there. As soon as that Manta comes off, taking control. Look about 900. Of course, it's hard to see. He's got missiles back up and running. And that will not matter after I drop these bombs on him. You heard the secondary, he's dead. Oh, no. Was that his aircraft? Because everything around will die. Right? Alright. Everybody can land. We have just killed a carrier without sufficient weapons. And I did not get it. It looks like he took that over. So as soon as I get everything landed, island lost. As soon as I get everything landed, I am going to head up there to take over that island. There will not be any ground units on it for a bit because they all explode when the carrier gets destroyed. So I will go up there as soon as I get everything landed and go take that island over. So I remember I made a Manta up there, or not a Manta, an Osprey up there. A Petrel. And unfortunately, I think I probably just lost it. So let's start some more rockets being made and some more heavy bombs so we don't have this problem again. I also want some more rocket pods. And the plan is to make enough money so I can start creating more mantas, which I'm going to do right now. And I also want petrels. So what I'd like to have is everything here, mantas, except a petrel here and a single helicopter for strafing islands. And then I become a carrier destroying machine. Right, and let's see if that barge has anything on it. It's probably just my heavy bombs, which really would have been helpful. Yep, 20 heavy bombs a bit ago. So we're just going to let this run for a bit. Start making some decisions. So I will go up and hit granite and thermo. Or do I want to have another carrier battle? Because this carrier is likely going to be taking Vulcan. Let's see what we can see. Look just beyond. There is a swordfish. Maybe a needlefish. I'm looking in the distance. So if he's taking Vulcan, it's going to be somewhere between 80 and 60. 80 and 60. There is the island. I don't see anything yet, so hopefully I don't lose another island, and I hope it doesn't go after Bacchus, because Bacchus is very important to me. It's the only place I can currently make weapons. So the barge is going to drop off some very necessary rockets, or I'm sorry, heavy bombs, and I'm going to start that. I really need to take Vulcan. I need more barges if I'm going to do this correctly. Right, so I've got an albatross and a mantis getting ready to land, and I need to consider what my armament is going to be and what I'm going to do. So there you go. There is our third episode. We have taken down a carrier. On the next episode, we'll really decide what we're going to do here. If we're going to try and take Vulcan or kill this carrier. Should I go up and hit granite and take those two and allow the carrier to take Vulcan and then come back and hit him there after I've made a little bit more money and gotten some time to get some more weapons? That sounds good. Put your comments in below. Give me a suggestion of what I should do next. Do you think this guy is running for Bacchus? In fact, why don't we look and see if he is running for Bacchus? It'll be somewhere between 110 and 69 degrees, so let's start there and see if we can see anything. Nothing is obvious in the horizon. saw something, but maybe not. That's not a carrier. It's an island. Alright, there you go. So we don't know where this carrier is. We know that it is somewhere nearby. We also know that we really do not have enough stores to take on another carrier. I used a ton of torpedoes. Let's see how many torpedoes we have left. We only have 7 torpedoes. And I don't have the ability to build torpedoes. I think I got all the torpedoes from my warehouse. So we really are, yep, we're gonna have a hard run of things. If this can create enough heavy bombs and rockets, that will be a big help. So here we'll switch this out with heavy bombs. And you really can take down a carrier with 2 good runs of rockets and 2 good perfect runs with heavy bombs. But it's got to be perfect. I currently don't have enough money for another Manta. I also do not have enough rockets to create one of my rocket Mantas. So I would not want to take on anything right now. I do have 4 torpedoes loaded there, and I've got 4 there. So I've got a total of 8 torpedoes in aircraft. And then I have 7 after that. Then I have 7. Alright, so I have 15, which is plenty to take down a carrier if you have to. I would really love to know where this guy is. Let me see if I can do that trick where I saw him. That was the first time I've ever seen the shimmer like that. I don't see anything that's obvious. Unless it's coming down here. Anyway, alright, we've got everything landed. We will make a decision. Thank you for joining episode 3. We took down a carrier without the correct armament, but we did it. Looks like we have another carrier fight on our hands. Let me know, should I go up and let the carrier take Vulcan, go up and take Granite and Thermoplay, and then come back? Or should I just try to take this carrier on directly? Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Thanks.